Dear students, please open your workbooks today. You know that we have completed our exercises of PIP meets a convict from our books, and today we are going to do the activities from our workbook. So, at first, in this exercise, keep your pencils in your hands. They want us to underline the phrases in the following. As we have done previously in our book exercise, let's recall about phrases. That phrase is a group of words but not a complete sentence. And what phrase does not specially have in it? Phrase does not have a verb in it. Do you remember? Okay. So, in number A, they spoke to us for a minute. Underline for a minute. For a minute is our phrase because it is a group of words. It is not a full sentence. It is not showing full sense. B is he will be back in a minute. Again, in a minute is our phrase. C is she goes for a run now and then. Underline now and then. D, at the circus, we saw an elephant. Underline at the circus. At the circus. You see what is common in all these sentences or all these phrases? That they does not have verb in it. They are just the group of words. Hope you have understood about phrases now. Skip the next activity of the same page. Come to the activity of page number 10 now. Suffixes. Students, you might have been familiar with the term suffixes because in our previous classes we have done little about them. We will do this exercise, and before doing it, we will talk about suffixes. Remember that suffix is a letter or group of letters added at the end of a word to make a new word. What is suffix? It is a letter or group of letters, right? And they added at the end of the word, not in the beginning. Suffix is always added at the end of a word to make a new word. So what do we know about suffix? That the main purpose of suffix is to get a new word, get a new meaning, and get a new class of that word. What is the meaning of new class? You know, students, there is a word health. That is noun. But when we will be adding y at the end of the word health, it will become healthy. And healthy is not noun, healthy is adjective. So you see, the class is also changed by adding the suffix. Similarly, there is a word like dirt. Dirt is noun. But when you will be adding y at the end of it, it will become dirty. And dirty is an adjective. So, what we came to realize that while adding the suffix, we also got a new class of the word. Got it? Another purpose of suffixes is to create a rich vocabulary. Suffixes is a source of rich vocabulary. Hope you have understood the main point about suffix, that its main purpose is to change the class of the word. Okay? Now, let's do this exercise. Here, they said that here is a way of making adjectives from noun. Add full or less to the end, but remember to drop one of the L in full. Remember this thing in your mind, that we are just going to add the suffix less or full in this exercise. But when you will be adding full, you will have to drop one L. Remember this thing, okay? For example, they have given you example like help plus full is helpful. Only one L. And help plus less is helpless. Students, in the given you can say this exercise, in this given exercise, there are some words with whom we will use less and full both, but not with all the words. Remember this thing. For example, keep your pencils in your hands. A is harm. We can add less with it, and in the B, we can add full with it at the same time. It can be the words can be harmless and harmful. Got the point? In the first and second blank, they have given us the same word to make us more clear about this exercise. Got it? But in number C, they don't have given us the word separately. In the same blank, we have to write the both things. Like the word can be painless / painful at the same time. Right? D, thank. We can add full and less both at the same time with thank. E is truth. We can only add full with truth. We cannot say truthless. We always say truthful, isn't it? F is care. We can add full and less both here. G is use. We can write full and less both here. You can see the last one, useless. Got it? They have given these both words separately. H is hope. We can say hopeful at the same time hopeless. I is play. We can say playful, but we cannot say playless. Got the point? We cannot say playless. It doesn't convey full sense or right sense. J is taste. We can say tasteful and we can say tasteless at the same time. K is pointless. We never said pointful. Am I right? K. And the last is useless, as we have already done. So what did you got or what did you understand from this exercise of less and full? That the main purpose of adding suffixes is to get new words, to get rich vocabulary. Don't you think so? That we got new words, we got new vocabulary at the end of this exercise.